introduction, the power of clear goals in entrepreneurship. Every entrepreneurial journey starts with a dream, but the path from inspiration to realization is often fraught with challenges, distractions, and unforeseen obstacles. In this complex landscape, the difference between those who merely survive and those who thrive is often a single factor: goal clarity. Goal clarity is the entrepreneur's North Star, a guiding light that cuts through confusion, dispels doubt, and focuses energy on what truly matters. It transforms vague ambitions into concrete achievements and empowers business leaders to navigate the uncertainties of the market with confidence and resilience. Yet many entrepreneurs, especially those in their early years, fall into the trap of mistaking activity for progress. They work tirelessly, launch new initiatives, and chase every opportunity that comes their way, only to find themselves exhausted, disillusioned, and no closer to their original vision. What's missing is not talent or drive, but a crystal clear sense of direction. This guide is crafted for entrepreneurs at all stages who want to bridge the gap between vision and victory. We'll explore the essential elements of goal clarity, the dangers of fuzzy objectives, proven frameworks for setting and achieving clear goals, and real-world examples of how clarity leads to triumph. Most importantly, you'll discover actionable strategies to sharpen your own focus and pave your way to lasting success. Whether you're launching a startup, growing an established business, or simply seeking to realign your efforts for greater impact, this article will serve as your roadmap to entrepreneurial triumph, one clear goal at a time. Understanding goal clarity. Definition. What is goal clarity? Goal clarity means having a vivid, detailed, and unambiguous understanding of what you want to achieve and why it matters. It's about transforming hopes and wishes into well-defined targets that you can see, measure, and pursue with unwavering focus. At its core, goal clarity answers three critical questions. What exactly do I want to achieve? Is your objective to increase revenue by 20% in the next year, to launch a new product line by the next quarter, or to establish your brand as a leader in a specific market segment? The more precise, the better. Why is this goal important to me and my business? Clarity of purpose provides motivation. When you deeply understand the significance of your goal, you're far more likely to persist through challenges and setbacks. How will I know when I've achieved it? Clear goals are measurable. They have specific outcomes, deadlines, and benchmarks for success. Ambiguity in your targets breeds uncertainty in your actions. The difference between vague aspirations and clear objectives. Vague aspirations sound like, I want my business to be successful. I want to make more money. I want to grow my brand. Clear objectives are, I want to increase my customer base by 30% within 12 months by expanding into the online market. I want to achieve $500,000 in sales revenue this year by introducing 2 new service offerings. I want my brand to be recognized as a top 3 provider in my city by the end of the year, as measured by customer reviews and local awards. The CHEW. Science. How clarity fuels motivation and results. Research in psychology and organizational behavior has consistently shown that clear, specific goals lead to higher performance and motivation. The renowned goal-setting theory by Edwin Locke and Gary Latham reveals that individuals and teams with precise, challenging goals outperform those with vague or easy objectives. When you set clear goals, you channel your energy more efficiently. You make better decisions about where to invest your time and resources. You can break large ambitions into smaller, actionable steps, making even the loftiest dreams feel achievable. You feel a greater sense of progress and satisfaction, which fuels further effort and perseverance. Goal clarity also helps entrepreneurs overcome the paradox of choice. In a world overflowing with opportunities and distractions, having well-defined goals allows you to say no to what doesn't serve your mission, and yes to what propels you forward. In summary, goal clarity is more than a productivity hack. It's the foundation upon which entrepreneurial triumph is built. It provides the focus, discipline, and direction needed to transform vision into tangible, measurable, and meaningful results. 3. The dangers of fuzzy goals in entrepreneurship. Fuzzy goals are a silent killer of progress. At first glance, they seem harmless. After all, isn't any goal better than none at all? Yet in reality, vague objectives set entrepreneurs adrift in a sea of endless activity without meaningful achievement. Let's explore why fuzzy goals are dangerous, how they manifest in real-life business stories, and what entrepreneurs risk when they neglect the power of clarity. Common pitfalls of unclear goals. Fuzzy goals often arise from fear of failure, uncertainty, or lack of self-awareness. Entrepreneurs say, "I want to grow my business," or "I just want to make more money," but don't specify what growth or more truly means. This lack of specificity sets a dangerous precedent for both the entrepreneur and their team. Without a target, how can you aim? How do you measure success? Some common consequences of unclear goals include confusion and frustration. Team members don't know what's expected, leading to confusion, miscommunication, and wasted effort. Dispersed focus. Entrepreneurs are easily distracted by every new opportunity or shiny object, diluting their energy across too many fronts. Stalled progress. Without clear benchmarks, it's nearly impossible to know if you're making headway or just spinning your wheels. Low morale. People need to feel a sense of achievement. Without milestones or clear wins, motivation fades and burnout sets in. Real-life examples. Startups that lost their way. Consider the story of a tech startup that launched with an ambitious but undefined mission: to change the way people communicate. Over time, without concrete goals, the company pivoted multiple times. Messaging app, video platform, social network, never quite settling on a niche. Resources were scattered, the team became disillusioned, and investor confidence waned. Ultimately, the business closed its doors, not from lack of talent or funding, but from lack of clarity. Another example, a retail entrepreneur determined to expand nationally. They opened new locations haphazardly, without a clear plan for market selection, operational scaling, or customer targeting. The result: overextended finances, inconsistent branding, and stores that failed to meet local needs. How ambiguity leads to burnout, wasted resources, and stagnation. Fuzzy goals waste more than just time. They drain resources and spirit. Entrepreneurs can spend years working long hours, only to look up and realize they're no closer to their dreams than when they started. The emotional toll of this stagnation is severe: self-doubt, anxiety, and even burnout. Worse, team morale suffers, turnover increases, and the business's reputation may take a hit. In the absence of goal clarity, decisions become reactive instead of proactive. Opportunities are pursued on impulse rather than strategy, leading to scattered priorities and constant firefighting. Financial resources are squandered on projects that don't move the business forward, and precious energy is sapped by endless course corrections. The bottom line: without clear goals, entrepreneurship becomes an exercise in running on a treadmill. Lots of motion, but no forward movement. Fuzzy goals are not merely a minor issue. They're a fundamental barrier to triumph. Foundations for setting clear entrepreneurial goals. Now that we've identified the perils of fuzzy goals, let's turn to the practical foundations of setting clear, actionable objectives in entrepreneurship. Clarity isn't just a nice to have. It's the bedrock upon which every successful venture is built. The vision, mission, goals. Hierarchy. At the heart of every thriving business lies a powerful vision, articulated through a compelling mission and realized by concrete goals. This hierarchy is more than a formality. It provides a logical structure for transforming big dreams into everyday actions. Vision, the ultimate picture of success, the why behind your business. Mission, the broad strategy or approach you'll use to achieve your vision. Goals, specific, measurable outcomes that mark progress on your journey. For example, a bakery might have this hierarchy. Vision, to make our city the home of the world's happiest desserts. Mission, Delight customers daily with innovative, fresh-baked goods. Goal: launch a new line of gluten-free pastries within 6 months, achieving $10,000 in monthly sales by year's end, setting SMART goals. The SMART framework is a proven tool for translating intentions into results. SMART stands for specific. What exactly do you want to accomplish? Measurable. How will you track progress and know when it's achieved? Achievable. Is this goal realistic given your resources and constraints? Relevant. Does it align with your broader mission and values? Time-bound. What's the deadline? A week goal. Increase sales soon. A SMART goal. Increase online store. Sales by 25% within the next quarter by launching a targeted email marketing campaign. Connecting personal values to business goals clarity doesn't just come from numbers and deadlines. It's rooted in meaning. When you connect your personal values to your business objectives, you create a wellspring of intrinsic motivation that sustains you through tough times. Ask yourself, what impact do I want my business to have? What do I value most? Innovation, community, quality, growth. How can I build goals that reflect these priorities? When your goals resonate with your core values, your work gains purpose and fulfillment. Identifying your why. Simon Sinek's famous principle, "Start with why," underscores the importance of purpose in goal setting. Your why is the deep reason you pursue your goals, a reason that energizes you and inspires others to join your cause. Maybe your why is financial freedom, making a difference in your community, or leaving a legacy for your family. Take time to reflect and write out your why. Revisit it often. It's the emotional anchor that keeps you steady when the entrepreneurial waters get rough. Summary. Setting clear entrepreneurial goals isn't a one-off exercise. It's an ongoing discipline that requires reflection, honesty, and strategic thinking. By grounding your goals in vision, aligning them with your values, making them SMART, and anchoring them to your why, you lay an unshakable foundation for lasting success. 5. The process of achieving goal. Clarity achieving. Goal clarity is not a single event, but a dynamic, iterative process that every successful entrepreneur masters over time. It is both a discipline and a mindset, a way of constantly refining your vision, translating it into actionable milestones, and sustaining your focus as you move forward. Here's a detailed roadmap to help you reach goal clarity and set yourself on the path to entrepreneurial triumph. Self-assessment before setting any goals. It's crucial to take a hard look inward and outward. This begins with a thorough SWOT analysis, identifying your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Honest self-assessment provides the raw material for effective goal setting. Strengths. What are you and your business genuinely good at? What resources, skills, or assets do you possess that give you an edge? Weaknesses. Where are you falling short? Are there gaps in your knowledge, skills, or resources? Opportunities. What trends, gaps, or emerging needs in the market could you capitalize on? Threats. What obstacles, competitors, or external risks could derail your progress? This dual focus, internal, yourself, your team, and external, the market, competitors, ensures your goals are not only ambitious, but also grounded in reality. Vision crafting. With self-assessment complete, it's time to craft a compelling vision. Imagine your business at its absolute best. What does success look, feel, and sound like 5 or 10 years from now? The most effective visions are vivid, aspirational, and emotionally resonant. Envision the future. Where do you want your business to be? What reputation do you want it to have? Strategic focus. Identify 2 or 3 key areas where you want to make the most significant impact. Avoid the temptation to chase everything. Focus is a superpower. Breaking down the big picture. A grand vision is only as powerful as your ability to break it down into manageable milestones and actions. Milestones. These are major achievements that serve as markers along your journey, e.g., reach 1,000 customers by year end. Action steps. For every milestone, list out the concrete actions required, e.g., run 3 targeted ad campaigns per month, launch referral program. This stepwise approach prevents overwhelm and makes progress tangible. It also makes it easier to adjust course when needed, as you can see exactly where you're ahead or behind. Prioritization and focus entrepreneurship is full of distractions, new opportunities, urgent requests, and unforeseen challenges. The ability to prioritize is the secret sauce of sustained progress. Assess alignment. Ask yourself, does this opportunity action bring me closer to my main goals? Say no. Ruthlessly eliminate or defer tasks that do not align with your highest priorities. Focus on the vital few, not the trivial many. Daily rituals. Set aside time each day or week to review your progress, reassess priorities, and realign with your vision. Conclusion. Achieving goal clarity is not about locking yourself into a rigid plan. It's about building a flexible framework that allows for growth, adjustment, and learning. When you consistently assess yourself and your environment, craft an inspiring vision, break it into achievable milestones, and focus on what truly matters, you become unstoppable. This process transforms the chaos of entrepreneurship into a focused pursuit of triumph. Tools and frameworks for goal clarity. Clear goals are powerful, but the right tools and frameworks make them actionable, measurable, and sustainable. Today's entrepreneurs have access to a wealth of strategies, some timeless, others modern and digital, that bring structure, accountability, and visibility to the goal-setting process. Here are some of the most effective goal mapping techniques. Mind maps and vision boards are visual tools that help entrepreneurs connect ideas, set priorities, and see their path at a glance. Mind maps. Start with your main goal at the center and branch out to sub-goals, required resources, obstacles, and action steps. This approach makes complex objectives manageable and reveals relationships between various priorities. Vision boards. Collage images, quotes, and key metrics that represent your goals. Place your board where you'll see it daily to reinforce your commitment and motivation. OKRs, objectives and key results. The OKR framework, pioneered by tech giants like Intel and Google, transforms aspirations into outcomes. Objectives, qualitative, inspiring and action-oriented, e.g., expand brand reach among millennials. Key results, quantitative, specific, and measurable, e.g., increase Instagram followers by 10,000 in 3 months. Set OKRs quarterly or annually, then review and adjust regularly. This system fosters alignment, focus, and a results-driven culture. 90-day goal setting and review a year can be overwhelming, but 90 days is just long enough to make serious progress and short enough to maintain momentum. Set goals in 90-day sprints. Define 3 to 5 key objectives for the next quarter. Track progress weekly. Hold yourself and your team accountable with regular check-ins, review and reset. At the end of 90 days, evaluate what worked, what didn't, and what you'll focus on next. This cycle encourages rapid learning, adaptability, and continuous improvement. Accountability. Systems accountability is the bridge between intention and achievement. Whether through people or technology, systems that hold you responsible make all the difference. Mentors and masterminds. Find a trusted advisor or join a group of like-minded entrepreneurs. Regular meetings, honest feedback, and shared wisdom foster growth. Apps and digital tools. Leverage project management software like Trello, Asana, or Monday.com. Goal tracking apps and shared calendars to organize, delegate, and monitor progress. Bringing it all together, no single tool is a silver bullet. The most successful entrepreneurs combine visual mapping for inspiration, OKRs for alignment, 90-day reviews for adaptability, and accountability partners or apps for discipline. The goal is not just to set clear objectives, but to make them a living part of your daily business rhythm. Conclusion: The tools and frameworks you choose are only as effective as your commitment to use them consistently. By integrating these strategies into your workflow, you not only clarify your goals, but also empower yourself to achieve them with precision and confidence. SIFT. Maintaining clarity. Amid uncertainty, in entrepreneurship, change is the only constant. New competitors emerge, customer needs shift, technology evolves, and unforeseen crises can strike at any moment. In this turbulent environment, even the clearest goals can be threatened by uncertainty. The mark of a resilient entrepreneur isn't just the ability to set clear goals, it's the skill of maintaining that clarity when the path forward gets cloudy. Adapting goals in a changing business environment. Clarity doesn't mean rigidity. In fact, true clarity is about understanding your destination so deeply that you can confidently alter your course when necessary. The entrepreneurial journey is rarely a straight line. It's a winding road with detours, setbacks, and unexpected opportunities. Strategies for adaptability. Stay informed. Continuously monitor your industry, customers, and competitors. Make it a habit to gather data, seek feedback, and scan for emerging trends. Embrace experimentation. Be willing to test new ideas and pivot quickly if something isn't working. Treat failure as feedback, not defeat. Reframe challenges as opportunities. When external forces force you to change direction, look for new markets, products, or business models that align with your core mission. How to pivot without losing direction when sees. Change is necessary. The key is to pivot without abandoning your why. Companies that survive and thrive are those that hold fast to their mission and values, even as they adapt their tactics. Revisit your vision and mission. Before making major shifts, ask, does this new direction still serve our core purpose? Realign your goals. If your original targets become irrelevant or unachievable, set new goals that reflect your new reality, but keep them SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Communicate transparently. Keep your team, partners, and customers in the loop. Shared understanding sustains trust and unity during transitions. Reflection, review, and realignment. Building in regular checkpoints. Clarity is not a set-and-forget achievement. It requires ongoing maintenance. Regular reviews. Schedule time, monthly or quarterly, to review progress, celebrate wins, and identify roadblocks. Reflection questions. What's working? What's changed? What needs to be stopped, started, or continued? Realignment. Use insights from your reviews to refine your goals, update your action steps, and renew your commitment to your vision. Resilience through uncertainty. The most successful entrepreneurs aren't those who avoid uncertainty. They're those who face it head-on with flexibility, curiosity, and resolve. When you build a culture of reflection, realignment, and transparent communication, you create an organization that can weather any storm. In summary, maintaining clarity amid uncertainty isn't about never changing your mind. It's about keeping your core purpose in sight, adapting your strategies as needed, and leading with confidence, no matter what the future holds. In the unpredictable world of entrepreneurship, that's the foundation of true triumph. E. Success stories. Entrepreneurs who won with clarity. Nothing demonstrates the transformative power of goal clarity like real-world success stories. The world's most impactful entrepreneurs and business leaders are united not by luck or genius alone, but by their unwavering clarity of purpose and direction. Let's explore a few examples, across industries and business sizes, that illuminate the principles we've discussed. Case study. 1. Sarah Blakely and Spanx. Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, is a classic example of entrepreneurial clarity. Starting with just $5,000 and an idea, she set a crystal-clear goal: create a comfortable, slimming undergarment that women actually wanted to wear. Every decision, from product development to marketing, was guided by her vision of empowering women and her personal standard for quality. Blakely's unwavering focus kept her from chasing distracting trends. When she was rejected by manufacturers and faced skepticism from buyers, her clarity of purpose fueled her persistence. Spanx ultimately revolutionized the industry and made Blakely the world's youngest self-made female billionaire. Her advice? Visualize your goal, believe in it, and stay the course. Case Study 2. Airbnb, Pivoting with Purpose. Airbnb started as a way for the founders to pay their rent by renting out air mattresses in their apartment. Their original vision was simple, but specific, to create a world where anyone can belong anywhere. As they encountered resistance and evolving market conditions, they pivoted several times, from offering networking events to listing entire homes, but never lost sight of their core mission. That unwavering clarity not only helped Airbnb survive tough times, including the 2008 financial crisis, but also enabled it to scale globally, disrupt an entire industry, and reimagine hospitality. Case Study 3. The Solo Local Entrepreneur. Consider the story of a local bakery owner who faced declining sales as new competitors moved in. Instead of vague efforts to do better, she set a specific goal: increase customer loyalty by 30% in 12 months by launching a monthly Bakers Club and engaging customers on social media. With this clear goal, she was able to rally her team, measure results, and ultimately thrive even in a saturated market. Key takeaways from their approach: purpose-driven vision. Successful entrepreneurs are clear about why they do what they do. Specific, measurable goals. They set targets that are actionable and trackable. Adaptability. When faced with obstacles, they pivot without losing their core mission. Consistent reflection. They build in time for review and realignment. Conclusion. These stories underscore a universal lesson. Clarity is not a luxury, it's a necessity for entrepreneurial triumph. When you articulate your purpose, set clear goals, and commit to continual reflection and adaptation, you equip yourself to turn vision into reality, no matter the odds. Action plan. Achieving your own goal. Clarity knowledge is powerful, but action is what transforms understanding into tangible results. The most important part of the journey to goal clarity is putting everything you've learned into practice, systematically, intentionally, and with self-accountability. This section provides a practical, step-by-step action plan you can start today to clarify your entrepreneurial goals and move confidently toward triumph. Step 1. Self-assessment and reflection. Begin with honest reflection. Set aside quiet time, free from distractions, to assess where you are right now. Ask yourself, what are my core strengths as an entrepreneur or business leader? What weaknesses or gaps are holding me back? What unique opportunities can I seize in my market? What threats or obstacles do I face? Action. Write down your answers. Don't rush. Deep clarity comes from deep honesty. Step 2. Craft your vision. Statement. A compelling vision statement acts as your entrepreneurial compass. It should be bold, inspiring, and specific enough to paint a mental picture of your business at its best. Exercise. Imagine your business 5 years from now if everything goes right. What does it look like? What have you achieved? How do others describe you? Action. Write a 1-paragraph vision statement. Post it where you will see it daily. Step 3. Set SMART goals. Using the foundation of your vision, break down your aspirations into 3 to 5 SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Examples. Grow my customer base by 25% in the next 12 months. Launch an online course and enroll 100 students within 6 months. Reduce operational costs by 15% by the end of the year. Action. For each goal, clarify the exact outcome, how you'll measure it, and your target deadline. Step 4. Create your action steps and milestones. Break each SMART goal into smaller milestones and specific action steps. Milestones. Markers of progress, e.g., enroll 25 students by end of month 2. Action steps. Tasks you'll do weekly or daily, e.g., design course modules, run Facebook ad campaign. Action: use a planner or digital tool to map out tasks for the next 90 days. Steps. 5. Establish accountability. Accountability is the glue that turns intention into achievement. Find a mentor or accountability partner, someone to check in with weekly or bi-weekly. Join a mastermind group. Surround yourself with fellow entrepreneurs who will challenge and encourage you. Action: schedule regular check-ins. Share your goals and progress. Step 6. Review, reflect, and realign. Set a calendar reminder for a monthly or quarterly review. Ask, what progress have I made? What obstacles did I encounter? And how can I overcome them? Are my goals still aligned with my vision and values? Action: use these insights to adjust your plan, reset goals if necessary, and keep moving forward. Commitment statement. Write a commitment statement. I am committed to pursuing my entrepreneurial vision with clarity, purpose, and focus. I will review my progress regularly and adapt as needed to achieve my goals. Sign and date it. This act reinforces your dedication to the journey. Bonus: downloadable worksheet. If you'd like to make this process even easier, use a simple worksheet template that walks you through each step, reflection prompts, space for your vision and goals, and a checklist for accountability and review. Let me know if you want a ready-to-use PDF or docx version. Conclusion. As we reach the end of this journey into the art and science of goal clarity, it's important to pause and reflect on what sets truly successful entrepreneurs apart from the rest. It isn't just intelligence, talent, or even hard work, though those are important. The distinguishing factor is clarity of purpose and direction. Goal clarity is your greatest asset as an entrepreneur. It's what empowers you to rise above chaos, overcome adversity, and lead your team with confidence. Clear goals turn dreams into daily actions. They give you a yardstick for progress, a filter for decision-making, and a sense of achievement with every milestone reached. But remember, goal clarity is not static. It's a living discipline, a habit of mind and practice that you must nurture continuously. As your business grows and the world changes, revisit your goals, refine your vision, and stay open to new insights and possibilities. The ability to adapt without losing your core purpose is the essence of lasting triumph. Whether you're starting a new venture, scaling your business, or reinventing yourself after a setback, now is the time to embrace the transformative power of clear goals. Revisit your vision regularly. Set SMART, value-driven goals. Break them into actionable steps. Review, reflect, and realign often. Commit yourself to the process. Your pathway to entrepreneurial triumph is paved one clear goal at a time. Start today. Define your future. Triumph is within your reach. The next step is yours. Frequently asked questions, FAQ, about goal clarity for entrepreneurs. 1. Why do most entrepreneurs struggle with goal clarity? Many entrepreneurs are visionaries. They dream big and are passionate about making an impact. However, they often mistake busyness for progress, juggling too many ideas without narrowing them down to specific, actionable goals. Fear of failure, lack of self-reflection, and the pressure to do it all can lead to vague aspirations. Real clarity requires focused reflection, honest assessment, and the discipline to choose and commit to what matters most, even if it means saying no to other exciting possibilities. Q. What's the first step if I realize my goals are too vague? The first step is to pause and reflect. Write down your current goals as they are. Then ask yourself, are they specific and measurable? Do they have clear deadlines? Do they align with my broader vision and values? If not, rewrite each goal using the SMART framework: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Don't be afraid to get granular. Clarity comes from detail. 3. How do I avoid getting distracted by new opportunities while pursuing my main goals? A. Distractions are everywhere, especially for ambitious entrepreneurs. To stay focused, keep your vision and primary goals visible. Post them in your workspace, set reminders, and share them with your team. Before saying yes to a new opportunity, ask, does this align with my core vision and current goals? Will this take me closer to, or further from, my desired outcome? If it doesn't directly contribute, consider saying no or not now. Focus is a competitive advantage. Q4. Can goals change over time, or should I stick to them no matter what? A. Absolutely. Goals can, and often should, change as your business and environment evolve. Sticking rigidly to an outdated goal can hold you back. Regularly review your goals, monthly or quarterly, and ask, is this still relevant? Have market conditions, customer needs, or my own priorities shifted? Be willing to adapt, but ensure that any new direction still aligns with your overarching mission and values. Q5. What if I fail to meet my goals? Does that mean I lack clarity? Not at all. Failure is often a sign of ambition and willingness to stretch beyond your comfort zone. If you fall short, use it as a learning opportunity. Analyze what worked, what didn't, and why. Were your goals realistic and achievable? Did you take consistent action and adjust as needed? Sometimes the process of striving for clear goals reveals new information that helps you realign and move forward more effectively. Clarity is a journey, not a one-time event. Q6. How do I keep my team aligned with our business goals? Communicate goals clearly and regularly. Break down big objectives into team-specific targets. Hold regular check-ins to track progress, discuss obstacles, and celebrate wins. Invite feedback and encourage ownership. When people see how their efforts contribute to the bigger picture, alignment and motivation increase. 7. What are some practical tools I can use to maintain goal clarity? Some of the most effective tools include mind maps and vision boards for visualizing and organizing ideas, OKRs, objectives and key results, for setting measurable targets and tracking progress, K-day plans for breaking big goals into achievable chunks, accountability partners, mentors, or mastermind groups to keep you focused and on track, digital tools like Trello, Asana, or Monday.com to organize tasks and monitor progress. Q8. How often should I review and update my goals? Ideally, conduct a quick review weekly and a more thorough review monthly or quarterly. This keeps you responsive to new challenges and opportunities while ensuring you stay aligned with your long-term vision. Q9. How do I know when I've achieved true goal clarity? You'll know you have goal clarity when you can clearly articulate what you want, why you want it, and how you'll get there. Measure your progress with specific metrics. Say no to distractions without guilt. Feel motivated and focused, even in the face of setbacks. If you're not there yet, keep refining your goals and processes. Clarity is built through ongoing reflection and action.